My name is Laura Mirjami. I'm a designer maker, and I created and invented this magical world called Bilberry Woods, which is basically this woodland village somewhere in imagination where little animal characters live. And I actually make the characters into 3D items, and currently they're made out of wool felt, and they're little soft sculptures that are weighted and could be used as a paperweights. My ideas for my work come mainly from the stories I write. So I'll be literally telling stories in my head about these animal characters, and then quite often in the stories, say I talk about Mika the mouse and Marie the mouse, then another character pops in, and I thought, oh, yeah, that's really a lovely character. So then I need to go make it into 3D form. So then I go back to my studio, I think about the character, and I start building it up, most likely based on the other animals are already made, so they carry on the same sort of stylistic way of making them. And then as I'm making it, and it might take 10-15 goes to get the character looking how I would like it to look, by that time I then know what it eats, what it likes, what it doesn't like, how it likes to spend its Sundays, and it really grows into its own unique personality. When I make my animals, I start by cutting the wool felt out, and this is 100% wool felt I use at the moment, and it's a beautiful material to work with. It has light stretch, and it just works so well when you come to stuff the animals. So basically I take my pattern out that I already developed when I've been developing the character, cut it out, then I use mainly sewing machine at this stage to sew the biggest parts together, and then I stuff it very carefully, and then I come to hand stitch it, all the sort of details, and then in the end, and always in the end, I put the eyes on, and that's when it really becomes alive, and that's how it works. It's quite a long story before I set up my own business. So basically I come from Finland, and I came to study art restoration, and I specialized in books and paper items basically, and that led me to working in some wonderful places like Windsor Castle, Middle Temple Library in London, Greenwich Maritime Museum, and also some commercial galleries like the one in Museum Street in London next to British Museum. And I moved them from that to do reupholstery, and because I missed textiles and always been making things in my life, and so then I took the restoration and moved it into more 3D items, and I specialized in antique furniture. And then that developed into collectors' teddy bears, and then the Bilberry Wood characters came along, and basically all that experience and all the values and insights I got from the various places I worked and the skills I developed, I then took all that into my own business, and it gave me confidence to set up on my own. I sell my work in quite a few different types of places, not too many because obviously it's all handmade by me, so there's a limit how much I can do every year. But basically I'm based in Cirencester, in the new Brewery Art Centre, and I've got an open studio where anybody can come in while I'm there, have a look what I'm doing, talk to me, learn about the characters, buy directly from me if you like to, and then also I provide for trade, i.e. I sell through various little very really lovely special boutiques and little galleries, and then also I have my website. And I've been a bit slow to get onto the whole social media, etc. But I've got Facebook and Pinterest and all these other social platforms that I really love, that you can interact with your customers, and it's a really nice way to stay in touch with people. At the moment, I'm editing the stories I've been writing about Bilberry Woods characters, and there's a lot. There's short stories, there are longer stories, there's just stories, just loads of it, and I'll be looking for a right publisher that you can see potential in the whole Bilberry Woods that I've created, and also to guide me and help me through the whole process of getting the right books and right lengths and etc. out. And once I found the right publisher, then it shouldn't be too long when the actual stories will be published. So watch the space.